Look, when I shared the audio, is the sound available to you now or not? When I shared the audio from here, is the sound available to you or not? The sound is now available. You will see the audio icon on your end. Specifically, you will find the microphone icon here. You can open the mic and speak into the microphone. Now, please pay attention to something. This setting is for everyone. So when I share the audio, the microphone will be available to everyone. To restrict access, I can remove it. I can use the method with Dr. Ahmed. Your role as a presenter? Dr. Ahmed alone has microphone privileges. To give everyone a microphone, what should I do? I will reassign Dr. Ahmed as a participant. Thanks. To give everyone a microphone, I do this. They access settings, session settings, and audio sharing settings. This means everyone has audio sharing and can open the microphone. To open the microphone, press the icon. And what's your designation as a presenter? Now, Dr. Ahmed is the only one who will have microphone privileges and can use the microphone, right? But if I want everyone to have a microphone, what should I do? So now, of course, I will come and assign Dr. Ahmed as a participant again. Thank you very much. If I want everyone to have a microphone, I will just go like this. And what are they doing? They are coming from the settings, and they are coming from the session settings, and they are coming from the audio sharing settings. So what does this mean? Now, everyone has audio sharing, right? They can open the microphone. If you all open the microphone now, just press that icon. You can read them and press them, but don't speak so there's no overlapping sound. And what are they doing? They are coming from the settings, and they are coming from the session settings, and they are coming from audio sharing. So what does this mean? Now everyone has audio sharing, right? They can open the microphone. If you all open the microphone now, just press that icon. You can read them and press them, but don't speak. So there's no overlapping sound. You simply open this icon, microphone icon only. When you open this icon and it's available and you want to mute the microphone for everyone, what do? You go to the circle here. You go to that circle and do something called mute all. So if everyone here has their microphone open with me right now, if everyone has their microphone open and I want to mute them, what do? You see, I will press mute. Okay, mute. You will find that Dr. Ahmed's microphone has been muted. So this is also one of the important options for you if you want to mute the audio for everyone from here, from this section that you see. Now, I will go back to the settings and come here and go through the audio sharing section so that there won't be any audio sharing. Now, back to you if there are any questions. Dr. Rakda is asking how to create a shared virtual class for two different groups. Well, there is no shared virtual class for two different groups. So this is also one of the important options for you if you want to mute the audio for everyone from here, from this section that you see. Now, I will go back to the settings and I come here and walk through the audio sharing section so that there won't be any audio sharing. Now back to you. If there are any questions, Dr. Rakda is asking how to create a shared virtual class for two different groups. Well, there is no shared virtual class for two different groups. Why this specific point? First, will there be an attendance report for both groups? Will there be an attendance report for both or not? Will there be a recording for both? Will your recording be for both or not? Do you want to merge the two groups or are they different groups? The question is about different groups in this case. So you can open it. There's an option in the system here. Right now, I can open a virtual class with you, and I can also open another virtual class. Look, here it is. This is, for example, a virtual class. Here it is, the one that hasn't been moved. Let's stay in the United one. I will click to join the session. Are you all seeing the virtual class I'm opening or not? You all see the virtual class I'm opening right now. This is a new virtual class that I've opened. So I have opened a virtual class, and now I have two classes open, and I'm sharing. But the point is that if I have two different groups, it means I also need to share the screen or the application for the second group. So we can't open two sessions or a shared virtual class for two groups. The two groups must merge together. The two groups need to be combined into one group. This means that for you to share, I can share, but only under one condition. What's that condition? For the second group, we can't open two sessions or a shared virtual class for two groups. The two groups need to merge together. They have to be in one group. This means that for you to share, the two groups must be combined into one group. So if I want to share, I can do it, but only under one condition. What's that condition? Right now, I'm going to share my screen with you all, and I'll come here to the other students. I'm going to share my screen, but I need to bring in the other students. This is the second session. When I shared, and you all are with me, I'm sharing the microphone too, but there might be an issue with the microphone. The microphone here is definitely going to have an issue because right now I need to use both microphones. You see, I have to use both microphones, so there might not be a problem. You can come to this screen and start explaining and see if the two groups that I have open, this group and that group, are both visible, but I'm only sharing one screen. I'm explaining on one screen. Can you all see the screen or not? Can you hear me? Or because I haven't tried this specific part, but I'm telling you, I opened a session and I opened another session and I need to share from within both sessions, sharing the application and the screen, and also share the application and the screen here. I need to share the application and the screen from both, and I need to open the microphone in both. Here it is. I need to turn on the microphone. That's it. Start recording. Both sessions. Start recording. Here, to capture both. I'll open a screen and explain to you. Try it out with your groups. Test for 5 minutes with both groups to see if they show up. The key is audio interference. Will sound come through? Are both groups level or is there a delay? Pay attention to this. Let's close this session and see this part. I need to share the mic to connect groups. We'll open both mics, but if there's a sound delay, students won't benefit. The sounds need to be together. We'll use one mic and open it from here. We don't know what will happen with the internet. Will there be interference? We don't know. You need to share. Why are the two groups at the same level? Let's close this session now and you can see this part here. The microphone sharing needs to connect both classes together. Now, we'll open both microphones. The two sounds need to be in sync. All right, we'll use one microphone and open the microphone from here. And you need to share the application and the screen. If you open the application and screen sharing for one virtual class and forgot to share the second class, the other group won't see the screen you're sharing. You need to make sure to do the sharing if there's a better way. We're not going to open both microphones. If there's an audio delay, then the students won't benefit. Both sounds need to be in sync. We will use one microphone. We don't know what happens with the internet. Will there be interference? Sharing the application and the screen is if you open the application and screen sharing for one virtual class and forget to share the second class, the other group can't see the screen you're sharing. Ensure sharing. Is this clear or any problem? Merging the groups is best. Merge groups to centralize data and avoid issues. Any other questions? Sharing app and screen means that if you open the app and screen sharing for one virtual class and forgot to share the second virtual class, the other group won't see the screen you're sharing. You need to make sure to do the sharing. Is this part clear or any problem? Ideally, merging the two groups into one is the best solution. You should merge the two groups into one so that all their data is in one place and you can avoid this issue. This is specifically for this part. So do you have any other questions? Any questions? We've just seen how to create the sessions and everything is good, thank God. I want to clarify. What I mean is the filtering part regarding attaching a video. Yes, attaching a video. Here, I mean, when you share the file, merging the two groups into one is the best option. You should merge the two groups into one so that all their data is in one place and you can eliminate this issue. This is specifically for this part. So, do you have any other questions? Any questions? We just saw how to create the sessions together and everything is absolutely very good, thank God. I just want to absolutely clarify something important for you. What I really mean is the filtering part regarding attaching a video. Yes, indeed, attaching a video. Here, specifically, I mean when you share the file. Are you presenting a PowerPoint and there's a video, right? Or what exactly is it? Does the lecturer have the authority to merge the sections? No. Merging the sections is a request. The college must send a request to the e-learning deanship to dean the e-learning and request merging two sections and clarify section number so-and-so and section number so-and-so in course so-and-so, and what are the main sections and what are the subsections, because these subsections are the ones that will be merged into the bad section, and its section is 1. So, a request must be submitted from the college to the deanship. As for attaching videos or PowerPoint, we will see that together in the sharing session, God willing. During the session, I just want to clarify to you that we saw how to create sessions, but we also haven't looked at the filtering part, which is the filtering for upcoming sessions. The upcoming sessions are those that haven't started yet or their date is still coming up. All available sessions are also upcoming sessions because even if you gave a lecture in an available session and it ended, the available session is still open and upcoming. But if you want to retrieve the previous sessions, what do? You go here and select all previous sessions. Look, all of these are previous sessions. So the upcoming sessions are the ones that haven't started yet or their date is still coming up. All available sessions are also considered upcoming sessions because even if you gave a lecture in an available session and it ended, that session is still open and upcoming. But if you want to retrieve the previous sessions, what do? You come here and select all previous sessions. Look, all of these are previous sessions. You see these two indicate that there are other sessions as well. So these are the screens that display the sessions, and these sessions are shown with their dates. For example, this was a session on 11/19/2019 at 8 a.m. The end date means that these sessions have ended and have become previous sessions. You will notice previous sessions. Come from here and choose all the previous sessions. All these are sessions. You see, these two show other sessions. So these are the screens that show sessions, and these sessions are shown with their dates. E.g., this was a session on 11/19/2019 at 8 a.m. The end date means these sessions are now previous sessions. Notice there are sessions from 2019, 2020, etc. So you will have to search through 8, 9, and 10. And after 10, you will find many sessions. Go to sessions within range. Define the range. You will select the sessions in the range, and then you come from here to define our range. Where to define? We can say, for example, I want from a specific month, let's choose January, from January 1st to there are sessions with dates from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. So you have to search through 8, 9, and 10, and after 10, you will find many sessions. In this case, you need to go to something called the sessions within the range of sessions. What's in the range? This is the range you define. You will select the sessions in the range, and then you come from here to define our range. Where do we define it from? We can say, for example, I want from a specific month. Let's choose January, from January 1st to... You go here to something called the sessions within the range of sessions. What's in the range? This is the range you define. You will select the sessions in the range, and then you come from here to define our range. Where do we define it from? We can say, for example, I want from a specific month. Let's choose January. From January 1st to, for example, February 8th, February 8th. I specified the time range from January 1 to February 8th. So everything that will appear to me here now is everything that is in the range that I specified. But what do I have now? After having 1, 2, 3, and 4 screens, I now only have 2 screens, 1 and 2. These are the ones in the range from January 1st to February 8th, so I can find the session I need. And if I want to get the report for it, I will start to get what report? The report regarding the sessions in the range. So we don't forget it and we finish this whole page. Now, when we come to Dr. Asma's question about video sharing, I always tell you, and I don't know if you've tried it or not, but whenever you put a file like a PowerPoint that has a video in it, the video never plays. The video never plays. So we will see that together now. We're going to talk about content sharing in great detail and comprehensively, and we'll address Dr. Asma's question during this specific part. Of course, you will definitely notice here that I have something that is referred to as content sharing. When we actually click on content sharing, you will clearly see that there are various different types of sharing, such as whiteboard sharing, and sharing the application and the screen, which is what I'm doing with you right now. You will notice that there's a circle here, which means what? It means I'm highlighting that I'm sharing the application and the screen. This is what it indicates. There's also camera sharing, file sharing, polling, and something called breakout groups or pre-cut groups in the breakout groups. We're going to explain it to you step by step without screen sharing. We won't explain camera sharing because, of course, camera sharing is well known. I mean, tomorrow we just click on camera sharing and select the camera, and that's it. We'll share the camera. So we don't really need to focus on that for our work. It's very simple. But I want to clarify to you here. Let me just open another session so that I'm going to create a session available for joining. I'm explaining in another session. I come from that other session and go to share the screen. And then what do we do here? you will choose the blank whiteboard, and you will notice that the indicator has appeared on the left of the whiteboard sharing. This means that I am currently on the whiteboard sharing. Can you all see the whiteboard I'm creating right now? You can use the pen from here. You can write anything. You will choose the blank whiteboard, and you will notice that the indicator has appeared on the left of the whiteboard sharing. This means that I am currently on the whiteboard sharing. Can you all see the whiteboard I'm creating right now? You can use the pen from here. You can write anything. You can also use the mouse. Right now I'm using the mouse. Just to make sure, the whiteboard is now visible in front of you. On this whiteboard, you can use the pen to write anything. For example, you can write any text. Of course, as long as you have the pen and the graphic tablet connected to your laptop, you can easily write with the pen. You can also use the mouse. Right now, I'm using the mouse. You also have a brush that you can use, and you have an eraser that you can click on to delete everything. Or you can use this tool to erase all the comments and return the screen to the way you see it now. You can also use shapes like rectangles and polygons, and you can use any other shapes as well. With the tablet connected to your laptop, write with the pen and use the mouse. I'm using the mouse. There's a brush and an eraser to delete all. Use this tool to erase comments and reset the screen. Use shapes like rectangles, polygons, or any shape. Regarding the whiteboard layout, use the hand icon and pointer to highlight and zoom, or you can use this tool to click and erase all the comments. Use shapes like rectangles, polygons, or any shape. You can also use this hand icon to highlight and zoom. That's why during the session or in settings, there was something called what. You can use any shape you like. And for me, this is the whiteboard or the shape you see. And you can also use the hand sign here. And you can use the pointer here to clarify. And you can zoom in here and you can reduce the zoom a little. This is the whiteboard. That's why the whiteboard is crucial. In sessions, there's an option called Using the Whiteboard in Files. Activating it allows students to use the whiteboard. While explaining, the same tools appear for students, enabling them to click, erase, delete, draw, and write. I recommend managing participants' permissions to prevent issues. It's better to remove the whiteboard option to avoid problems. This is about the whiteboard. This means that if you activate this, students can use it. Students see the same tools. Students can click and erase and delete your work. Students can draw and write while you work. That's why, for managing permissions, you should remove the option for using the whiteboard to avoid this issue. This concerns the whiteboard. If you see this indicator, click to stop sharing the whiteboard. Click to stop sharing the whiteboard. The second type is application and screen sharing. When it comes to managing participants, it's best for you to do what? To remove the option for using the whiteboard. Remove the option for using the whiteboard so you don't expose yourself to this issue. This is regarding the whiteboard. The second part is, of course, if you see this indicator, you can click here to stop sharing the whiteboard in front of the students. Now, the second type is called application and screen sharing. When you click on application and screen sharing, you'll find that there are three options. Full screen, which shows the entire screen, and then there's something called a window. And there's also a specific option for a Chrome tab, specifically for the Chrome browser. So these three options, these